Hey everybody, what's up? I am Tay,
And I'm Kay.
and welcome back to another episode of Tay and Kay Ahead of Our Time.
Bless you.
Before we start, we want to give a special shout out to always Elegantly Melanated for supporting our podcast. As you guys know, Elegantly Melanated is me and my wife's brand that we started. We sell everything from skincare to treats. So head over to our Instagram or our website. I'll put all that in the description box when we upload this video so that way you guys can find us.
All right. Today's topic is we are talking about where to go on dates
Yeah.
or first dates. We be trying to teach y'all how to be romantic and shit.
Specifically, also, we're going to be talking about how has COVID affected the dating life or where you would go on your ideal first date. Um,
Yeah, that's kind of hard. I'm learning too.
so once you started last time, so I guess I'll start this episode off. So we're going to talk about first about what an ideal date would be for somebody. So I think the ideal date depends on the person.
Mm-hmm.
I know we've talked about this or touched upon this subject before, but I feel like I don't know if you want it to be a good first ideal date, you got to kind of get to know the person who you're trying to go on a date with. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? Like if you're talking and you find out that you both like, I don't know, art or music or the beach, then you can plan a date around that. Say if you both like to go to the beach, your ideal first date may be to go to the pier, you know what I mean? Or
Right.
to the beach or to have a bonfire or something like that. If you like art, then your ideal date could be to go to a museum. You know what I mean? If you are, I don't know, let's say in Atlanta and you like music, y'all can have a first ideal date at the trap museum. You know what I mean? Like it all depends on the person, but if I feel like everybody wants their first ideal date or their first date to go good and smooth.
Right.
I think that it just goes into both of y'all finding out what you both like and then trying to plan a date upon there. If you want to surprise them, then I would still say get to know them, know what
Mhm.
their interests are, know what their likes are, you know what I mean, and then plan it upon that. But I think
Right.
that it just comes down to what you both share in common with.
Right. Mm, I'm not gonna lie to you. Typical like dinner and a movie. I don't know. That gets boring. So I would say, like, step out the usual. Um, damn, what did we do? Um, little the little duck shit.
Oh, so yeah, we have. When was that? We came out there for Tier's birthday, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, so what Munchie's talking about is I had took him and my wife who came out to California for her birthday. If y'all don't know, that's where I'm from, but we're currently in Texas. But we had went to Echo Park and I had that little duck swan boat where you can get in it, but we went at night. So we went and our little swan boat was all lit up and we was
Man,
paddling in the little lake with the little ducks and they had the little waterfall at Echo Park. It was cool. It was cool.
right. That was some real fly shit. Now, I don't know a lot of women that will want to get on some shit like that, but because it's like it was a real cool experience. It was romantic. It gives you time to talk in the middle of water.
Oh yeah.
Now, that person really got to trust you to get on a paddle boat. Well, not a paddle. Well, no, it is
It
considered a
was a
little paddle
paddle.
boat because you got to use your feet.
Yeah.
So, man, that was a really cool experience. I would say do that. I like the pier idea. I actually went with somebody to the pier, and it was the roller coasters and shit, and you
Mm.
walk and you do all of that. I think uh, picnics picnics are cool. I've never done a picnic, but it's always been an idea. I don't really date like that now,
Hmm.
so I have a list of ideas of some like
Yeah,
some real romantic shit
it
when a nigga
is.
started back dating.
It is.
Shit. See, it's I think something that would be really cool if you don't want to go sit in the park or nothing, find a nice spot with the view
Hmm.
and get you a dashboard mount and put your phone on the shit and cut on the movies that both of y'all
Yeah.
interested in and just eat snacks in the car and talk. So, I
Yeah.
mean, that's something similar like the movies, but it's I mean, y'all just kicking it. It's you in your car, y'all both comfortable. Well, I don't know a lot of people that'll be comfortable in my car because my shit
Absolutely not.
it's a little small the back seat is small, but the front seat is a little spacious. You know, you got to pull the seats all the way back. I drive a convertible, so it's a little tight in there.
It's questionable.
It's oh yeah, it's questionable. But you can do some shit. You got to pull the seat bar up, but you can get some shit done. You know, a lot of people ain't gonna know where I'm going with this, but
yeah,
you use what if you can use what you got to make it work. Shit. Let me see what else. Okay, now I'm gonna say like shit that you can do, like you know, with the quarantine, with the whole quarantine thing. Like a lot of people were doing online dating. Now I don't know. It's like you know, a lot of shit was shut down. I gotta know your test results before I invite you to do anything. Cause shit, that COVID shit is real.
I
Like,
mean, yeah, but that's fair.
it's
That's
like,
fair.
yeah, what you looking like? Or you good? Just like you ain't like you ain't out here sick, is you? Like I don't want nothing you fucking got. Yeah, so yeah, see, I want to know. I'm just like we need to FaceTime or talk on the phone so I know you good. Cause shit, you can tell me if you having any of these symptoms. We're gonna run it down the list. Now, what I will say is if you know this person, you know, they can come to the house. Y'all can get people that have yards, you know, have a picnic in the yard, or, you know, just lay down and watch movies, have a game day. Game days are fun.
Mm-hmm.
Good group of friends or double date with the fucking games. You mm, double date with the games. I don't know where my mind went because it's different games to play. And I know somebody got a nasty ass mind there. What kind of games? Not them kind of games. I mean, but if you're into that, you know, y'all can play them games too if you're into it. But
Hey,
so yeah, we're not judging.
nope.
But shit, now I'm brain dead because I was trying to figure out what the fuck to do in the quarantine by my goddamn self.
I mean, yeah, that too though. You know, when we talk about ideal dates, especially because things have changed with COVID, and I don't think that anything will ever go back to how it was
Right.
after COVID. You know what I mean? But it is it's even if you know are married or you're in a relationship and y'all been in a relationship for a while and y'all living together, with COVID, it can still impact it. You know, it's already hard enough trying to come up with a date when you're, you know, with somebody and before COVID happened, you'd be like, well, what are we gonna do? You know what I mean? But now with COVID happening, you'd be like, damn, what are we gonna do? You know, like I can't say if you're living with somebody or like you said, if you know somebody, there are some of these things that you could still do, like, you know, for example, me and my wife, you know, I don't know if anybody's ever been to El Paso, Texas, but we're like right by the border of Mexico, right? It's a desert out here. It ain't nothing to do out here and none of that. But we do live by um a scenic route. So you take this scenic route and it's just like you said, it has a very nice view. You can see the Mexico part that we're by. You can see El Paso side, Fort Bliss, and everything. And at night, when they're all lit up, it's really beautiful. So even if during COVID, you know, because people have been doing online dating, and if you start talking to this person and they come back with negative test results,
Mm-hmm.
then you can even do that. You know, you can still, I feel like there's still some things or some date ideas like picnics or, you know, the finding a nice view somewhere or simple stuff like that that you can still do and still be safe with COVID.
Right.
I mean, you just have to plan it out a little bit more. You just have to make sure that you're keeping yourself safe and that other person safe. But it can
Right.
definitely still be done.
I think I think that or like the at home stuff, I think cooking together would be cool because there's a lot of people that don't know how to cook. So
Mm.
it's just like it's scary because you like, damn, we playing a dangerous game at my house. So it's just like I hope we don't burn nothing down. But it'll be fun together because it's like, okay, we gotta taste test this shit. We're
Hmm.
gonna eat it first. That's a lot of fun because now it's like we neither one of us know what it is. Fuck, what you know? You remember the jelly bean game?
Oh yeah.
It's like what
What
flavor is
flavor
what
is it?
flavor? Yeah. That causes a lot of trust issues.
Yeah,
Now we sat here and cooked this meal together. So who gonna eat it first? Or are we gonna eat it at the same time? You know how many laughs that like how many memories that's gonna create?
yeah,
It's like
yeah,
you remember that time we tried to make shit, I don't know what I'm gonna say, but you remember that time we tried to make this?
yeah. It
Baby,
yeah,
baby gonna be like, yeah, I remember it was nasty or it was good. Just like we had fun. Like the time just has to be memorable, you
yeah.
know?
That's
So,
what it is. And I mean, like to each is to own. But I've never been a materialistic person. You know what I mean? Like I've never been the one who's always like, no, give me gifts and spend this amount of money on me. No, like it to me, it's really the thought that counts. And if you was to plan out a picnic and had all this and we go do that versus going to some expensive ass restaurant, you spending a whole bunch of money on me, I'd be fine with the picnic. I'd be fine with going to the movies. You know what I mean? Yeah, it
mm,
gets boring. The simple stuff can be boring, but I feel like that's when it comes to you making it fun. You know what I
right,
mean? Like for example, even though we're not in a relationship, we're still best friends. But how many times have me and you been to the mall or been to the movies or been to everyday things that we can do by ourselves and we still make that shit fun? You know what I mean? It
right,
depends on who you're with. I feel like if you're with somebody who you can just be yourself with and have fun with, you can do anything and have a good memory from it.
right,
Anything. And then that's even like with people who are in relationships and who have been in relationships for a while or who are married.
right.
You start trying to find stuff to do if it works for the both of you. Like um planning trips out. Maybe, when COVID hit, it was the right time for y'all to take that trip that you've always wanted to take if it works out for both of you. Or, something like that. You can always spice up your relationship, but I do think that the simple things can also be a good thing as well. You don't have to each his to own. But with me, like you don't have to try to prove to me that you got all this, and that.
Right,
In reality, we could have just kept it simple and still could have had fun.
right.
I think the cooking thing is a real good idea. You know what I mean? Even before COVID, still taking a cooking class or one of those paint and sip things or
That's what I was just thinking.
yeah, one of those, like something like that.
Right.
It's very to some people, yeah, it's very simple, but imagine how much fun you could have.
Shit, turns the music on. Hell, you can y'all could just dance at the house.
Right.
If you really think about it. I'm I personally can't dance. Not afraid to say it. Can't dance. I got two left feet. But I'll try. I'll make you laugh.
Hey, and
I'll make you laugh.
even that, like it now. I know there's some people out here who aren't going to own up to their spending habits. But I personally like to shop at Dollar Tree. Okay. Now, during this, I ain't afraid to say, okay, you be surprised how much stuff you can find at Dollar Tree. Okay.
For
Let
real.
me just say that. However, um, even with the whole pandemic thing going on and trying to find stuff to do with in your relationship, you can do that. I've seen so many times. Hey guys, it's Tay from Tay and Kay ahead of our time. So I had to cut this video a few seconds short, and that's because I had to edit a part out. So the part I took out was me accidentally locking my wife outside of the house, and she was calling, she was knocking. It was a mess. It wasn't beneficial to the visual version of our podcast, so I had to cut that part out. You probably will still hear it on our audio version. I'm not sure how to edit that part out, so it's going to be real and raw for you guys if I can't take it out. But either way, it just wasn't beneficial to the podcast in general. But you do see when she comes upstairs and she tells Munchie what happens. I do apologize for that, but I just had to take that part out. We do appreciate you guys' support, though. Please, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the podcast. Thank you for all your support and love.
And single fathers as well. If you're a single father and you're doing it by yourself, happy Mother's Day. Um, yeah, but what y'all got going on? What would you do on, your quarantine date? What would you do, if you just had a date? Let me know, cause I told you I don't date like that. Hey, Jer, how you doing?
Hey,
So,
Jesus, this girl done locked me out.
what kind of shirt she got on?
Like one of those baseball shirt things.
Oh, it's a baseball shirt.
Whew.
Thought I seen
We
Africa.
might have to edit that part out. But
I gotta edit that part out. Well, hell, just keep it. Oh wait. Oh shit, we recording. Okay, well you can just keep
we'll
it.
see. We'll see. We'll see.
Just keep it.
If we do keep it, I had a minor delay. I forgot to unlock the top lock. I thought she was gonna be out for a while. Hell, I was trying to make sure I was safe.
Yeah, but we were communicating. I hope they reply in the comments. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Cause I
Right?
need some more data ideas. They need to let niggas know. Put
Oh
me up on
shit.
game. If you live in California and you got a spot, if you live in LA, because people live in California, shit, they'll tell you they live in California. They give you a 5-hour trip away destination. It's like, I'm not driving 5 hours away for no fucking date. Just it. But if you live in LA and you got a destination I can go to, let me know. Let me know, because I run out of ideas. I ask her for ideas all the time. There's no shame in my game. Fellas, ask your women friends what to do when it come down to romantic gestures, because women know what other women like.
That is not true.
Sometimes it is. Sometimes it is. Every woman is different. I know that. But when it comes down to certain things, if I can talk to you if I can talk to you about a female and I give you information of what this female likes, you can come up with ideas just that fast.
Well, the only reason I be having ideas is because I be on Pinterest a lot. And I be thinking, oh, this looks fun. And it could possibly be a date idea, right? Like with the boat thing. I think I found that on Pinterest, or I looked it up at least.
That was fun.
Like what can you do in LA or something? You know what I mean? But see, it wasn't even just about a date thing because you went with us. It could be any type of thing.
Right. Oh, they have I just saw it on Instagram, a rooftop movie theater. Like everything is just open. I saw this on Instagram. Yeah, they have a rooftop movie theater. That would be something fun to do as well. Like that's still considered a movie, but it's in a different setting. Like you're not closed in or
Right.
nothing like that. They also have what is the movies, the little movie shit on water.
Oh, I think I know what
Yeah,
you're talking about. Yeah.
I seen that shit. I was like, ooh, I want to
Yeah.
do that. But you see, people play too much to be doing that shit. And I feel like they playing horror movies. Somebody gonna try to pop up out that water, and it's gonna be like, okay, this is how people get beat the fuck up. You don't
Yeah,
do that.
but see, not even just that. You gotta make sure that you have your date is okay with that, because there's a lot of people out here who don't want to get in the water for whatever reason. I'm not going. I feel like you know what I'm talking about, but
I know.
I'm not going to say it. But there's a lot of people out here who don't want to get in the water for whatever reason. So say you
Hair,
come up with that idea,
makeup,
and they be like,
paint.
oh. Yeah, you're like, oh, I don't want to get in the water. Okay, well, what do you want to do? Oh, I don't know. Well, figure it out.
Exactly. I can't stand it. I don't know, motherfucker, but you don't want to do that. So it's and that's another thing. When you want to do something with somebody, I feel like that should be a 50-50. I don't feel like one person should always have to think about what it is that y'all are gonna do. You
Right,
know,
right,
it's like you help me enjoy you because I'm gonna help you enjoy me.
right.
Yeah, but a lot of
that
people.
that's that's why I said if you're trying to plan not even a first date, a date in general, I feel like it should always be some type of communication about and make sure an understanding of what each other like and what shared interests you have, because that just means that you both will have um a better time.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. I
That's
most
like
definitely agree
I
with
think we touched upon it in our episode of when we talked about when is it the right time to have sex with a new partner.
you.
And it just goes to, like I said, I think I said it in that one, but I'm gonna say it again. Just communication. You gotta talk about, what you both, like, what your shared interests are, and all of that. You know what I mean? Like, if if you try to plan something and the other person may not like it, then they're gonna be uncomfortable, which it means it's good. You're gonna see that, and it's
Right.
gonna reflect on the date. And now y'all both are uncomfortable. Then y'all both are gonna probably end it early or just continue to be awkward when y'all could just talk about what your shared interests are.
Okay, now this is a serious question. Would it be weird to take somebody to the shooting range?
No,
Like if
I don't
that's
think so.
It's like, I think that'd be fun as hell. Like, I need to see how experienced you are with a gun, because I'm not sure, I don't want to piss nobody off. And it's just like, bam, I'm a pro. And it's just like, oh shit.
See, I don't think that that's a bad idea though. I think that the shooting range can be definitely be considered a dead idea. Think about it. How many people? Well, we probably don't know, but I feel like it's a lot of people who want to go to the shooting range. You know what I
Right.
mean? And could possibly enjoy it because a shooting range to me isn't just, it's one of those things where it's not just you going to shoot at a target, right?
Hmm.
A shooting range can be used at, and I'm gonna say it, and I know there's different views on guns and stuff like that, right?
Hmm.
But just like how some people have their things that they do for their emotional support, a shooting range can be for that. So say if you
Hmm.
go on a date and you don't know your date could have went through something.
Hmm.
Taking them to that shooting range could be helping them get that off their mind or helping them get that stress out of them. It could be the same thing for you. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? It can be fun as well. Like I feel like a shooting range is not a bad idea at all.
Cool.
Because
Put
when
that on my list.
when me and Sierra had went to, I want to say Atlanta. I want to say we
Mhm.
were in Atlanta. And hell, we went to the shooting range as a date. I never been to one. I was going to go to one, so yeah, I was a little scared at first, but I enjoyed myself. I want to go back. Hell,
Right.
like I don't. That's something that can definitely be a first idea or first date.
Okay, not a lot of women like not a lot of women feel comfortable going with their partner to the strip club. I feel like that it has to be uh, a certain amount of respect and good communication to do that together. But I mean, I know a few couples that's been to the strip club together. I feel like that's fine. But you have to be comfortable in your relationship. Like I said, you have to be comfortable in
Yeah.
your relationship
Now,
to do that.
now I'm gonna say it, because it's something me and you talked about it, but I do
Mhm.
agree with you in the strip club thing. Um, the strip club essentially is a business place, right? It's a place for have fun. These girls, they're there, they're their work, and
Mhm.
that's it. You know what I mean? It's like a fantasy thing, right? And I do feel like if you are comfortable enough in your relationship and you guys have communication and trust,
Mhm.
then that could be a good, you can go, that's a good place for you to go. You know what I mean? Like you said, I know a lot of people who do that. One of my older cousins, she's married, and her birthday I think just passed, and she's in Atlanta, and she went to the strip club with her husband. You know what I mean? Like, but that does stuff like that, you have to be okay in your relationship.
Mhm.
You got to make sure that your communication is good. You got to make sure that your trust is good. And you got to make sure that both of you guys are going to be comfortable.
Right.
Now, Tiara wants to go to the strip club, right? She's never been to the strip club. I have. Okay. Now, wow. This is when before we even met each other, right? And I get that she wants to go to the strip club. And yeah, I would want to go with her because I like going to strip clubs. I mean, hey, you know what I mean?
Right.
But so my thing with that is, say if you're still uncomfortable because you've never done it, to each is to own. But I would say have there be go in a group, or
Okay.
or with people who are gonna make you both feel comfortable.
Right.
If that makes sense. Like if me and Tierra were to go to the strip club, I would want you to come
I most definitely will.
because you're somebody who's neutral. You know what I mean? You can
Mhm.
make sure that we're both, if you see one of us, you know, getting a little crazy, you like not like on the strippers. I mean like feeling a little weird between each other.
Mhm.
Um, you're there as a neutral party. Like you can make sure that like it's just a strip club at the end of the day. So
Mhm.
I would say like when it comes to stuff like that, make sure that you have somebody who is neutral and you guys are have somebody there to make you both feel comfortable. Like for example, I hadn't the time we went to the strip club with Sherry and Mama and them.
Mhm.
I think that was my second time going, maybe. I was still new to that. I was still a little uncomfortable. But I was with y'all. I was with a group. So it
Mhm.
made it even better. Plus, I feel like when you have people who you're more comfortable with besides, your partner or your spouse, you have
Mhm.
more fun.
Right.
That's just my opinion on it. I don't know. Every to each is to own, to each is different. But when it comes to stuff like that, you gotta make sure that your marriage is okay before you just go to the strip club.
I'm gonna go off topic just a little bit, but shit. Me first walking in there, I was a fucking natural. It was just like, wow, look at all of this. It was a lot to take in, but it was wonderful. A nigga had a little bit of off a little bit of Hennessy. I was like, damn.
Now you went in there on your damn 21st birthday, and I wish I would have saw that shit because the way everybody said you was off the fucking charts, nigga. I mean, damn, like I wish I wish that what happened didn't have happened as to why I couldn't be there.
Mm-hmm.
Because that would have been a fun moment.
See, dude, I got carried out like a baby. My daddy held me like this.
Nigga. Man, okay, we did get off topic. Me and Vanessa went in that damn strip club with Auntie Ronnie and Sneaking. We was in there like
It's just so it's just so much to see.
just giving our money to the same girl. And Auntie Ronnie came back with stacks. And she was like, don't give all your money to
The
one.
one girl.
And we were like, okay. So we was walking around and then she found us again and we were just like, have all of it.
Dude, I'm telling you, I only remember bits and pieces of the first time going, but I remember everything going. Everything that we when we went the second time and you was there, I remember everything.
Because we
Now,
wasn't messed up. We had one shot.
one, because I had to get up and go to work the next day. If I didn't, I would have got fucked up again.
We had one shot and still had a good time.
Right. It was a wonderful experience. And we're gonna experience that. That's nigga. It's like we gotta do that again when the world like fully opens up. Like,
Yeah.
but I want to do it in a different state.
I'm
Like
telling you, we should go to Atlanta because the strip clubs out there are open. Or we can go to Houston.
I was gonna say, I want to go to the V Live in Houston.
We can go to Houston. We gotta plan it out. Anyway, back to topic.
Okay.
We're kind of in the middle of this episode, so before we go any further, I want to say a special thank you to Anchor for also sponsoring today's episode. If you guys don't know about Anchor, be sure to check the description box below where it'll tell you all of who Anchor is and what they do. It's a wonderful platform. We use it for our podcast, so we definitely think that you guys should use it as well. Okay.
Back on topic.
Back on topic.
We got a little too excited talking about ass and titties.
That's why I married a woman.
You wasn't married then.
I wasn't married then, but I
We
still
reminiscing.
liked women. I still liked women. Okay, I was talking to not a few. Yeah, I was talking to like two at the time.
Okay.
Back to dates. Okay, so
back to dates. Okay.
I just feel like ideal dates all depends on. I feel like it can be something that's simple or something that's extravagant, but it all depends on the people at the end of the day. You can take me to a fancy ass restaurant and spend all this money on me, or I can do the same to you. But regardless, the restaurant isn't gonna be the thing that makes the date go well, if that makes sense.
Right.
It's depending on us. And if we're gonna have a good time, I don't care where we go, as long as it's somewhere that we both can be comfortable. I really don't care where we go.
You know what? A lot of what I've learned when it comes down to dating, a lot of women really don't care about what it is that you're doing as long as y'all together. Like women really love differently.
Yeah.
Well, not every woman, because some women love for all the wrong reasons, but you have some women who's like, we ain't really got to do nothing. Like we can just really, hell, you got errands to run, I'll go run errands with you. Like I just want to be in your presence.
Right.
So hell, just getting out of the house, and grown folks know this. Because I know I'm not the only person that do it. I put my good shit on to go run errands. And if I could call baby and be like, hey, get dressed. I'm getting ready to go run a few errands. I want you to come with me. That's considered a date.
Right. But you know what? I want to say that, I don't want to just portray it as it just has to be if you're dating somebody. These
Right.
ideas can be for friend dates, like for girls' day, for what I mean. It can be for anything. Now,
Oh,
now let me say it may not be a lot of I'm gonna say guys or girls who will want to do that with their friend, but that just depends on the type of friendship that you have. Me and you can do that shit. We can go make a run to Target and still be acting the fucking fool, and then probably go to the pier or the beach or go to the movie or the mall and still be acting the fucking fool and spend damn near all day together because we'll go back to each other's house and then call
right.
it a damn day. You know what I mean? Or like that day when we was with Miss Kendrick and
Yeah.
we went to go eat a nice ass salad with her. Okay, we even had a little emotional talk there. Then she had us park your car and we went to go run errands with her. And then she bought us some cheesecake after. I mean, hey.
Take right through me.
Ooh, me too. That was that was
Ooh,
some
me too.
that was some real cheesecake. That wasn't none of
Real
this.
cheesecake.
Yeah, that wasn't none of this fake shit. That was some real cheesecake. Okay, that shit went straight.
Real dairy products.
But we still had fun. We still enjoyed ourselves, and
Right.
that was like a teacher student date. That was like a friend date. You know what I mean? Like it wasn't a relationship date. And these things don't
Right.
always have to be about relationships. It could be about anything.
Well, since you said that, friends, they get into some, oh, a smash room. I just sat here and thought about it. Stress relief. I want to do that shit. The smash room. They have like this little, I think it's like a Nerf. Like, no, it's paintball. Paintball. That's a little bit more dangerous, but that's fun too.
Yeah, but that's fun too. That could be a day. Hell, me and Tier did that shit in Atlanta too. Stuff like that.
Wait, y'all went paintballing?
Yeah, and I told her ass up.
Man, you ain't tell me y'all went paintballing.
We was in Atlanta. Yeah, we went paintballing. We went to the shooting range. We tried to go to the trap museum, but it was off the chain. It was off the chain.
It was
But
crazy.
stuff like that, and I mean, like I said earlier, even if you're whether it's friends or your partner or your spouse, and you want to travel somewhere different, you can still find stuff to do, like go eat somewhere different, or even it's the same. Like for example, um they may have Raising Canes in Atlanta and they have it in California, but they may taste different. You know what I mean? Or like, remember when I told you we was coming back from, I think that was Atlanta, Mississippi, and we stopped in like Alabama or something to get some McDonald's, and I had some damn sweet tea, and I said, "Oh, that shit changed my life. I'd move out to the south just to have some sweet tea." I had an
Real
Arnold
sweet tea.
bad. Let me tell you. Let me tell you. Now I'm from California, right? I would say that all damn day, but that damn sweet tea,
Amazing.
nigga,
Life changing.
I will move to the south just to have some damn sweet tea. Cause that shit was like they put some love in that shit. But stuff like that, you know what I mean? Me and Tierra went to Smash Burger. There's a Smash Burger in California, but the one in Atlanta was different. Just different things. You know what I mean?
Right.
Or if you want to go somewhere, if you say you want to eat and you like food, I'm a foodie. I like to eat. I went to different places. Like I've never even heard of Waffle House before I went to Atlanta. Went to
Was
Waffle House.
was it good?
Yeah, it was okay. It was good. Like I would go back there again, but to me, it was like
Okay, which one was better, Roscoe's? Because now you can do the comparisons. Which one was better, Waffle House? Oh wait, or is it IHOP versus Waffle House, or was it Roscoe's versus Waffle House? I don't know. Which one was better?
um, you know what? So of course I went to Waffle House and I got a waffle. Right? It
Uh-huh.
was good for Waffle House. But when you're comparing it to now, I don't know if everybody has it, but like we're from California, so we have Roscoe's, we have Norms, we
Mm-hmm.
have IHOP. Out of all of them, Norms to me will always be on top. But they have a really good waffle, right?
Mm-hmm.
Um, I would say Waffle House would be right next, right under Norms.
Mm-hmm.
So it was a little bit better than Roscoe's, but it wasn't like all that like it's hyped up to be. To me personally, now, I don't want nobody coming for me in the comments. Okay, Waffle House is good, right? Is Waffle House is like our IHOP or something. That's how I see it. So I really don't want to compare it because to me, Norms will always have the better waffle. To me, I don't give a fuck what anybody say. Okay, Norms has a good waffle. Okay,
Preference.
Norms has a good waffle. Roscoe's has good chicken. Okay, their waffle may not be the best, but they got some damn good chicken. Okay, I'm comparing the waffles, so that's what I had. So the waffle is better than Roscoe's, but it's not better than Norm's.
Okay. Okay. That's all
Just
I
saying that.
wanted to know.
Just saying that. I think they have a Waffle House in Arizona, don't they? Somewhere.
I don't know.
That's like Zaxby's. Have you ever heard of Zaxby's?
No.
Zaxby's is like, I want to say like Chick-fil-A kind of sort. No, no.
Oh wait, Zach B's. Is that the? It got the little B?
I think so.
Like it's a little B. Wait a minute.
It's a little chicken.
A
Hold
chicken.
on. Zaxby's, boy. This it that's what the thing looked like.
Oh no, I ain't never been there.
It's okay too. It's good. But off topic
We do
again.
this. We do this. We
We
do
do
this.
this. It's nothing new. Yeah. Yeah. All those things can be first dates. You know what I mean? It just depends. It just depends on the people, I think. We should go somewhere.
Shit, dude, we've been planning it forever. Niggas' schedules is busy.
We should really go somewhere.
I'm dead serious. We should really plan it out.
We should.
We sitting over here talking about our trips and stuff on on camera and shit.
And not
Oh,
finding none of that shit out. I want to go to Louisiana or Houston.
I want to go to Louisiana. I got
I either want
people.
to go to Louisiana, Houston, or back to Atlanta, but I want to go to a different part of Atlanta than what
I
I
want
went.
to go to Louisiana. I want to experience the bayou.
I
Shit,
want some damn beignets and mint julep tea.
nigga. After seeing Princess and the Frog, it was just like I want to go down to the bayou, see
Right?
Mama OD.
Going down the bayou. Okay, I'm sorry. Damn, Munchie, off topic. We're gonna plan it out. We're gonna plan it out.
We
But
gonna talk about that.
yeah, I think I heard Munchie say it earlier when I had to go handle my business. But we make these podcasts, and yes, we are just now starting, but we really appreciate you guys' feedback. You know what I mean? So in the comments, tell us, what would your ideal date be? You know what I mean? What are you doing to keep these dates going during COVID? How are you handling that with your friendships, relationships, or whatever the case may be? You know what I
Hey,
mean? Like,
no,
we want to know. Hell, y'all might be giving us some tips. You know what I
right?
mean?
Cause
Like,
I'm low key antisocial. Like I run out of ideas fast, and I don't like doing the same thing with. I don't like doing the same thing with different people.
mhm.
Cause when you single, like you find yourself, not a lot of people, and I don't want to make myself sound like. See, well, I'm a free spirit. I don't care.
I
I'm gonna
don't
say
like people, so I don't give a damn. I mean,
shit. Like you find yourself doing the same thing just with different people, and it's just like, damn, I experienced this with somebody else, and it was funner than this. Like it was way better. My experience when I did it with such and such, it was just like I had so much fun. Now I'm
right,
thinking about
right.
somebody else on our date, and it's like,
Yeah, I get what you mean. I get what you mean. I don't know. I think then that again, that just comes into you guys coming up with something different to do. You know what I mean? Or
right.
maybe hell, maybe even giving it a try. You may have fun doing it again. You know what I mean? But then you also gotta look at it like you know what's going on. So for example, say if you was to take somebody on a date to that little swan thing we did. Yeah, you went on it with us. Yeah, we had a good time. But now it's like a different atmosphere because now you're on a date. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I mean? So they may be like, "Oh, I've never done this before," and you're like, "Oh, it's okay," like I got you, type thing. And
Right.
some people may like that. Hell, they'd be like, "Oh, you know what you're doing? Okay, well, come on, let's show me what you know." You know,
Right. Right.
like something like that. I don't know. It just depends on the people.
Man. Yeah. Well, okay, so Catalina has like this little boat, either it's a helicopter ride or a boat ride.
Hmm.
Like I think that would be really dope to do. They have those around like LA, like where you can get on a helicopter and you can just look at the view and stuff like that. I think that'd be pretty cool because you get to see a lot of stuff. What is it? Go for a hike. I don't hike. I'm not gonna lie to you. I want to, but I don't really. Like it was like it's a on and off thing. It takes a lot of being active to go hiking, and shit, you gotta walk back. So wherever you hike up, just remember you gotta come down that bitch. And I don't know if I can do both. If you ain't got no fucking bike or no car, or can't nobody meet us at the fucking top to drive us back down, I don't think I want to do that. But I mean, that's for certain people. Don't think I'm lazy, because I'll go and do it, but I gotta be in the mood to actually go and do it.
You know what else would be a good idea that I just thought about? Because I've always wanted to do it is, when people, because you said boat, it made me think, when people, you can go and get on the boat and go like whale watching or like dolphin watching or something.
Sons of bitches.
Munchie.
Okay, I'm sorry. Said they just canceled our food. Like, right.
Why?
I don't know, but I'm getting irritated. Hi, Kaylee.
So, prime example, if you're going to order some food on a date, make sure you order it in time or schedule a pickup, because people out here be playing with your food, okay? But I think that whale watching or dolphin watching could be a romantic thing. It's something different. How many times do you wake up and expect to go see a dolphin or a whale? Like, it's something different.
That would be cool. That would be dope. I think the aquarium will be good. Like, because now you get to walk and you get to walk and talk.
Yeah. Or like, yeah. I think that'd be cool.
Okay.
But yeah.
Okay, you guys. You see, I'm not even gonna lie to you. I just got a little irritated. So
yeah, so we'll go ahead and end this episode.
Yeah. Thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure you tune in next week for another episode of our podcast.
Yeah, so if you're watching on YouTube, please make sure to like, subscribe, and comment and share. We really appreciate your guys' support and feedback, and we're trying to get out there. So please share us and spread the word.
Please, please, please. And your feedback is needed. I mean, just make sure it's constructive criticism. Yeah. Don't get in here in the comments just talking about, oh, I don't like this shit, because you could really keep that shit to yourself. Yeah. I don't know if she gonna say nothing, but I'm gonna say something and I'm gonna hurt your fucking feelings. Okay.
This channel is for positivity only. So if you're coming up in here being negative, you'll find yourself not back. Okay.
And we're gonna block your stupid ass.
With that being said, I am Tay.
And I'm Kay.
And we hope you have a good day.
A good day. Love you.
Love you. Thank you.
Again, happy Mother's Day to all the mothers.
Oh, right. I know this is going to be posted a little later, but happy Mother's Day. We recorded today. So happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there, whether your child is here or not. Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day.
Bye-bye.